Trying to tell you that we don't see it frames, okay? We fucking things don't move in frames. We don't capture things in frames.
Well, yeah, we do capture things in frames because we capture footage in frames.
No. Cameras. That's why webcams are always like so choppy.
So, webcams seeing like 15 FPS when they're choppy. We see in like 60
No,
and
the cameras don't. You know what? You're literally the stupidest fucking. Oh my god. You just refuse to drop this because you want to annoy me. You're a dick for the sake of people's reactions or whatever.
okay.
Okay, okay, okay. I'm fucking stupid.
So like we have to see at least 60. But like, okay, you have to see in some kind of frame. I mean, if we don't see in frames, then like you can take the camera and see what it sees, and you could pause that into frames. You could take something that we see and you could put that into a frame. So maybe it's not so much a question of how many frames per second can we see, but how many
See,
frames.
like, I can tell you're smiling by the way you're talking.
Well, I'm figuring this out here. Like maybe it's not a question so much of how many frames per second do we see, but how many frames can you fit into 1 second?
This is.
I think that's the question here. Because if you figure that out, I think we must see in the like the maximum possible frames
No,
that you
because
can
our
see.
eyes don't work like fucking video cameras.
Well, that why not?
Because we're just not built that way. We didn't evolve that way, and what we have works better than a video camera.
So if our eyes see in higher FPSs than like video cameras, then why
We
the
don't see in high. We don't see in any.
well, then why don't they use like technology from our eyes to put the video cameras instead of the video camera technology?
Because oh my god, we can't replicate the eye. Why do you think one of the stupidest bullshit arguments against evolution? But still, it's good. It's not really a good point against evolution. It's still a good point. Like, how did the human eye get so complex?
Huh. But if it's so complex, then how come I can't even see in a decent fucking frame rate?